For many years, Kenya has been known to be an agricultural country. That means that many activities in my country, Kenya, were connected to agricultural activities. Be it dairy farming, be it even planting of foodstuffs such as maize, wheat, tea, coffee, pyrethrum, and even sorghum. But from the available statistic records, we have come to identify that there is a steady decline in agricultural activities in my country, Kenya. Statistics, however, have not shown why there is a steady decline in agricultural activities in Kenya. However, from the available records, some of the records indicate that it is because of the rural-urban migration, changing weather patterns, soil erosion, and many, many more factors which have largely contributed to decline in agricultural activities in my country, Kenya. You all know that when I was introducing this particular channel, I had specifically stated that I'll be bringing you top trending stories that of women concern. And you know that education, food security, and even health are matters of human concern. Now today I'm going to walk randomly in my village to show and showcase some of the things that residents of this particular place think may have contributed to the steady decline in agricultural activities in my country, Kenya. Welcome and thank you so much for always considering tuning into your most favorite online TV channel. My name is Julius and this is your most favorite TV channel, Public Desire Media TV. First things first, as usual, I like to take this opportunity to thank and appreciate all of you, my valuable viewers, who have considered subscribing to my channel, Public Desire Media TV. And if you're watching my channel for the very first time, you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make it a point to subscribe to Public Desire Media TV, because it is only on this channel that you'll be able to watch exact, accurate, specific, and relevant content that are geared towards making you a great person in whatever you do. Before I embark on today's video, let me take this opportunity to thank and appreciate the management of Turako Intercounty Resort for sponsoring this particular video. If you are wondering where Turako Intercounty Resort is, Turako Intercounty Resort is in Nandi County, and it is the best place to stay when you are in Nandi, whether on business or even on leisure. Remember, it is a pocket-friendly place. You can spend the night there, and if you are watching this particular video while you are out of the country, please make it a point to come and have a time in Turako Intercounty Resort. If you're planning to have a wedding, if you're planning to have a conference facility, or maybe you are retiring and you're intending to have a farewell party for your fellow staff members for the good work you have been together for all those years, please consider holding that farewell party at Turako Intercounty Resort. So, my best people, my great people, let us jump right inside today's topic and do it the best way you normally do it. When I was walking around this particular area, I realized that people have already prepared their farms, waiting for rainfall. But from the look of things, it seems that this time, the harvest will not be as good as the previous seasons. Why? Because the failed rains. If you can take a look at the background, you can see at the far end, there is a hill, there is a small mountain which has been clearly cleared by those people who are called charcoal makers. This hill, when I was around 10 years, was a forest. But today, in the year 2023, you can see that it has been cleared off all the trees. So from the look of things, it is clear that the human activities on land has caused severe weather patterns. Just have a look, my viewers. Tell me what you think. Let me know what is your comment on the comment section. People have already prepared their land. The rains are yet to come. And we are approaching the end of March, whereby we expect people to have already planted. The planting season is almost here with us. So I'm walking around just trying to compare how it used to be those years and how it is right now in the year 2023. So viewers, I have had one of the gentlemen around here, is an elder in this particular area, and he's going to tell us some of the factors which have largely contributed to decline in agricultural activities in my village here. So we are going to talk in my native language, that is Luo, and I will be able to translate it to those people who may not understand the language you are talking in. So remember, we are in my village. I'm going to showcase some of the things which have contributed to the decline in agricultural activities, and also some of the things which need to be done to enhance food security in my country. So never mind, join me as we continue in this particular video. Eduong, rapenji ni ang'o miparo ni tich mar pur odok chien ahinya gweng'wa kae?
Tich mar pur odok chien nikech nyawo mar dhano. Dhano kohero tich, dhano ohero mana dwaro pesa oko.
Yes.
To chon ne joma dongo tiyo kendo cham ne chiek.
Yes.
To cham gi ne iyudo ka konyo ji kendo ne ichamo gi. Inyalo nyiewo gi pesa, inyalo chamo gi. To kawuono nyithindo monego kony jonyuol, igi lit. Inyalo ni janyuol thagore to nyathine to onge mopur ka kwaye pesa to wacho ni jaduong' be pesa uyudi. Kawuono nyathi nyalo yanyo wuon gi. Jaduong' to ung'yano. To chon ne luo ne nitie, kiny kokinyi nyathi chiemo kendo dhi pur. To sani onge nyathi manyalo chiemo gokinyi. En kochiewo to ka apiko. Apiko onego gik motimo kapiko ni be onge. Koro omiyo kech obiro nikech mano. Sani joma dongo ok nyal puro ma pur cham e puodho mag cham kata higa achiel mang'eny. To nyithindo mosedhi apiko, en apiko ne motiyo. To pesa ne moyudo nodhi go hotel. Koro ok ong'eyo ni to jaduong' chama. Omiyo ka sani kata wan joma madongo wayuago kech koluwore kod nyithindo. Samo nyathi puonjo modhi tich. Kosedhi tich ma koro tiyo, en ong'eyo ni madho kong'o gi ba kendo gi mon, okia ni jaduong' chamo ang'o. Koro omiyo gino chandruok ma wan go, mano e gino chandruok ma wan go e pinyni.
Okay, viewers, what the elder is trying to explain, he's trying to tell us that the decline in agricultural facilities is because of the Luo elder men. Those people who are able, they have dumped farming activities. They have taken motorbike, they are motorbike riders, and if they are ladies are now in saloon, and whenever they are being asked for financial assistance, they never end to give excuses. For those people who went to school, the old man has just explained that they have struggled to take their children to school, and they embark on drinking beer in bars and women. Most of them, after getting employed, they dump their parents, so their parents just do what they can do, the little farming they can do to enable them survive in this particular area. Most of them are just doing subsistence farming, and they are not doing anything which can enable them eat and also have money in their pocket. That is one of the reasons as to why there is a steady decline in agricultural activities in my region. Now I'm going to ask the old man, what does he think should be done to bring back the lost glory? Iparo jaduong' ang'o minyalo tim sani mondo waduokie kaka ne wapuro chon gi cham mane wayudo kinde machon, higni moko madhi 40, higni moko ma kaka yawacho kapok ne wachako wuoyo. Ang'o minyalo tim mondo oduok gima nolal?
Onge machani ko piny osedhi masani ko kwanya nyalo. Gimomiyo sani kwanya nyalo, pesa obiro mang'eny. Nyathi kodhi tiyo to oyudo pesa ne ochamo. Koro ing'e ni oduok chien kendo koro tek. Nikech ok onyal duogo chien mondo pur to onge pesa. Kaeto pesa bende koro lal. Pesa modwa purgo olal. Nikech sama kamani nonego wadoyo. To kapok wadoyo sani, wakia kaka wadwa nyiewo mbolea, kaka wadwa nyiewo gimoro amora, to wabiro komo dwe mang'wen. Koro gima timo onge. Machane dwe mana kama, sama kama wadoyo. Cham chiek monge oaro moro minyalo wacho niya. Ni chamo tho, nikech okome sa. Koth betie tin. Koro miyo cham, chon koth ng'eny. Ne sama kama koth chwe marach.
Let me translate what he has said. The old man has just said that now time has gone too far. There's very little we can do concerning reviving the lost glory. because many people who are working those days, if he has just explained, we used to depend largely on agriculture, but nowadays there is money. Many people are looking for how to get quick money. Now, those people who are able to work in their farms, most of them play these other tricks how to get fast money. They are not really considerate on how to they are not considering how to get farming as an activity that can make them have money in their pockets. So time has gone. A lot of money is in the hands of the youth, and the youth cannot come back to do farming. And so the old men like him are just able to do subsistence farming, which can just keep them alive together with his spouse and those young ones who are the young siblings who are still at home. So there is lost glory, and very little can be done to revive the situation. Now I'm going to ask my guest if at all there is any chance that the weather patterns have also attributed to the decline in agricultural activities. Iparo ni jaduong' koth molal ni be nyalo bet ni en gimo omiyo cham bende onge, koso ang'o motimore nikech nyithindo ma iwacho ni nyalo puro onge e kor gweng'. Thoth mantie e kor gweng' riembo pikipiki, to kata ka nyithindo ma nyiri nie saloon suko yie wich. Iparo ni wach mar lal mar koth ni bende omiyo chiemo ok yudre, koso mana ni joma pure ma onge?
Luwore kod koth, nikech ka koth chwe sa to cham yudore, nikech ikome sa. To ka koth onge to koth ne machiego cham, eka cham dhi chiegi. Koro miyo cham ka koth nitie sa, to kata kopur to koro cham chiek. To sani be kata koro pur cham ok nyal chiek, nikech koth machiege onge. Samoro rieny ma koth ochako chieng' ochako nego cham. Koro gima koro chiek koro onge.
Yes, he also confirmed that because the failure of the rainfall and the changing rainfall patterns are attributed to the decline in agricultural activities in my country. And I'm also going to talk about if at all the residents of this particular area have embarked on any tree planting situations or activities which can revive the lost glory. To oknupidho kata yien moko mondo kata gode maneno bathegi. Ano kotong' yiende kabisa. Nitie kata ndalo moko ma dhano osedhi e got kono mopidho yien mondo wachak wayud koth kaka wayudo koth nyunene higni machon.
Koth yien ma pidho kendo ndalo ma yien nitie ne kelo koth. To sani yien onge, nikech yien tong' mowang' makate e got. Koro onge yien manyalo ywak koth, nikech koth ndalo mane koth nitie yien ne ng'eny, yien madongo. To sani onge yien, got ka idhiye kata forest onge yien, forest manyalo kwani forest. Nikech onge yien mondo ywanwa koth, wena maragol ma yien nitie koth chwe, to wan marwa ni koth ok nyal chwe nikech got ma wan go onge yien, jwang'o makate. Mane chandruok ma wan go e piny.
Viewers, he has just confirmed to me that because of the deforestation of the mountains and the hills I just have shown you earlier, they have also contributed to, they have largely contributed to the rainfall failure. And we all know that agricultural activities largely depend on forests. Now, because of the deforestation and those people who are making charcoal, this particular area has experienced a large decline in agricultural activities. Now, I'm going to close this particular interview with the guest, so that I can also look for another guest to give us his or her part of the story. Oye, jadong kwa tieko. Wati katika uoyo. To hii wacho ni ang'o mineno ni jokor gweng' nyalo timo ni mondo kata kodhno duogi, to kata koseduogo to nyithindo manyalo rowere motegno manyalo pur mondo giduoge e pur.
Majopiny nyalo pidho timo ma pidh yien. Kwasepidho yien mang'eny to ywanwa koth. Kaeto kijendegi mag purgi koro waywagi giduogo chien. Koro gipuro, to kata gisepuro to gidhi e ngwachgino, to koro giwe ka gisepuro. Koro chambe ok nyal puro ka onge koth. Koro mane chandruok ma wan go en koth.
So we have closed this particular very interesting interview with the guest. Remember, we are talking in my native language, that is Luo. Luo is being spoken in 3 countries in East Africa, that is Kenya. We also have the Japadola in Uganda, and also those people who are coming from Luer in southern Sudan. They also talk my language. So thank you so much. If you have understood what the gentleman has said, if you are from my region, you have understood what the old man has said, and I also try to explain in English anything which I've missed, too bad for you. Let me look for another guest. Thank you. Walking in this area gives me fond memories of how this place used to be. Many, many years ago, this place was a very, very, very fertile piece of land. But for the look of things, you can see that heavy rainfall and heavy downpour have made gullies along this particular region. And all the topsoil, which used to be very fertile, have been swept away by the heavy rainfall. So this is part of the story which I'm compiling for you, my valuable viewers, so they can also see how this area has been turned into a semi-desert. So have a look. Let me know what you think. Let me have your views on the comment section on how the effects of rainfall and lack of proper planning has changed this place to what it is today. Many, many years back, around the year 1980 up to 89, 90s, this place was a very, very fertile place. Now, deforestation. I'm still showing you some of the hills which used to be forests, but today, from the look of things, let me zoom them for you. Just see for yourself. Just see how bare that hill is. And now, rainfall has really, really reduced in this particular region. Ladies and gentlemen, if you think that you have had, then let me inform you that you have not had enough. You have not had something which is going to make you know why there's a failing raining pattern in my particular region. Now I'm going to talk about some few people here who are also residents of this particular area. They are also going to tell us what is their side of their story, what do they know about the farming activities and the changing weather patterns in my region. Now stay tuned. If you like this particular video up to this moment, please make sure that you give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. And most importantly, put your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this particular video. What is the comment? What do you think about the comments you're going to get from the residents of this particular place? So let us continue, have more on this particular channel. Leo nataka uniambie kile ambacho unaona kutokana na sehemu hii ya hapa ambapo tunakaa. Sasa hapa tunaona kwamba kuna kilio cha kiangazi na chakula kimeenda chini sana. Ni yapi unaweza kusema kuhusiana na jambo hili?
Yaani kweli chakula imerudi chini, lakini hapo mwanzo nilipozaliwa nikiangalia vile nchi yetu ilikuwa, tulikuwa tunapata vyakula by Januari mwezi wa pili, tulikuwa tunaanza na maragwe imeiva tayari. Mvua haikuwa inapotea, mvua ilikuwa nyingi, na hata mpaka mwezi wa 5 wa 6 ungeweza kuona jua area hii yetu. Lakini mambo yamebadilika tulipoanza kukata miti zetu katika milima zetu, mashamba zetu, maboma, mpaka boma zimebaki bure, hatuna miti. Hii ndio mimi naona pengine imetuletea shida kidogo.
Ndio. Now gentlemen, he has just talked about deforestation. He also talked about the able men who have abandoned farming, and I'm going to ask him again in Swahili. Remember, I'm using Swahili language because Swahili language is a language which is being spoken by around 2 million people around the world. It is the fastest growing language in the world, and if you have an opportunity to learn Swahili, then this is the opportunity that you have to learn this particular language. Now, nauliza tena, kulingana na wewe mwenyewe kama vile naona ni kijana, ni jambo gani ambalo limekufanya wewe hujatoka hapa kuelekea mjini kama vijana wengine kutafuta kazi ya ajira, umeamua kuketi tu hapa kufanya ukulima na kujishughulisha na ufugaji wa mbuzi na ng'ombe ili kujimudi kimaisha? Kitu gani ambacho umeona ni kizuri ambacho ungependa kuelezea vijana wa umri wako waweze kurudi nyumbani na kufanya ukulima?
Mimi kufikia mwaka wa 98 niliamua kuhama Nairobi ili nirudi nyumbani.
Ndio.
Nilikaa kule, nilijaribu mijengo nikashindwa mijengo. Vile nilirudi niliamua kuingia kwa ukulima. Ndio. Na hii ukulima ndio imenisaidia mpaka wa leo na endelea nayo, isipokuwa shida iko kwa kuwa vijana wengi hawataki mambo ya ukulima.
Ndio.
Sasa hii Kijana akiamka asubuhi anatafuta mahali anaweza pata pikipiki. Na hii pikipiki naye unasikia akienda kule anarudi ati barabara ni mbaya, sijui pesa hakuna. Sasa ni kilio kila kona. Mzee naye kijana wake akirudi anajaribu kuangalia huyu kijana wangu alitoka asubuhi lakini hakuna kitu. Kwa hivyo mimi naweza himiza vijana wenzetu, tafadhalini tuache kukaa kwa barabara, tunalala kwa juu ya pikipiki kuanzia asubuhi mpaka saa moja. Kufikia saa moja, hakuna kitu chochote, vita ni mingi kwa nyumba kwa walio na wanawake. Wenye wanawake, vita ndio hiyo juu hakuna pesa, alipata kidogo lakini aliingia naye kwa madondo. Hasa mwanamke akimuuliza, iko vipi? Vita ndio hiyo. Yes. Kwa hivyo mimi naweza himiza vijana wetu ni saa ambaye lazima tutoke kwa barabara, turudi shambani. Hata kama ni pikipiki ndio inatupea kama hela ndio, lakini kitu kama mboga haifai tununue juu tumeishi kwa mashamba zetu. Vitu kama miogo haifai tununue juu tuko kwa mashamba zetu. Vitu kama viazi, saa kama hii unaweza pata hatuna hata sukuma wiki kwa area hii yote. Hakuna kila kitu ambaye inaweza kutusaidia. Mboga ambaye tunatumikia hapa inatoka upande wa Nandi, inatoka upande wa Kano, na sisi area yetu milima wa Nyabondo vijana wamepoa na tena wataka kujua. Nataka nirudi mpaka kwa wasichana wadogo ambaye umri wa mwaka 18. Hii kitu imeleta shida area yetu mpaka kufikia saa moja, saa mbili unapata watoto wasichana tayari amevaa long yake, amekaa kando ya barabara anajitafutia. Mimi naweza kuwahimiza turudi kwa shamba. Shamba ukiwa na mahindi, ukiwa na miogo, ukiwa na viazi, hutasikia njaa. Hata mimi saa hizi niko nyumbani lakini sipati mishahara yoyote, lakini watoto wanaenda shule kutokea shamba. Kwa hivyo mimi hiyo ndio ilifanya nitoke Nairobi. Nilisema Nairobi hakuna kizuri, nyumbani ndio kuna kizuri.
Ndio. Gentlemen, I've just heard ladies and gentlemen, you have just heard from the horse's mouth. He has just told us specifically what you would have done if you were the president of this particular great nation called Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard it in Swahili. I know you understand this particular language. If you have got nothing to do in town, major cities, whether in Mombasa, Nakuru, Nairobi, Kisumu, Eldoret, anywhere or out of the country, and you have got nothing to do there, maybe you are just struggling to make ends meet, please come back home and making farming an activity of a lifetime. You have heard that families are breaking, marriages are breaking because of lack of finances. People are doing business and this business are not giving enough. So come back, let us do forestation, let us plant trees first of all so that you can have water catchment areas and we embark on farming. Farming pays. Don't forget, this is a gentleman, as you can see his age is not as old as I am, but he has decided to stay here and embark in farming. So if you like this particular video and you have heard what he has said, change yourself, make it a point to come back home and are living from here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm at a place which gives me fond memories of how things used to be many years back when I was around 10 to 15 years old. This place, in the early 80s, you could not pass this place without the help of an adult person. In the year 1980 up to around 1987, this place you could not pass without the help of an elder or person who is an adult. But look at the water levels today. Just see for yourself how the water level has dropped. I remember we used to come here where our cattle would drink water here. Right from here, it used to be a very, very busy place and there used to be a lot of water here. As I told you before, you could not pass here without the help of an adult. But look at the water levels today. This is very, 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 very discouraging. Look, this is what I'm seeing today. I can just cross the way I've just crossed it. Then I cross again on the other side, just walking. But I remember when I was young, I could not pass this place without the help of an elder. This water level used to be so high and you could not sit here as a lone boy or as a lone girl without being swept away by this water. But today what I'm seeing is totally different from what used to be. So this actually tells us what has happened. The human activity on land has largely contributed to the decline of water levels in this particular place. So these are some of the things which I'm talking about. If you know that there's something you can do, if you have got something you can do to change this situation, please plant more trees, plant these trees and make this place the way it used to be. So this is what we call the lost glory. This particular waterfall you are seeing in my background, we used to swim here when around 10 to 15 years. We used to swim here. This used to be a waterfall. Then right there, far end, you could just go there and swim. But today, look at what is left. So all this water here you are seeing is being swept back into a water reservoir. If you have been watching my earlier videos, you will see that there is a video which I did about the water treatment plant. So this water is going there, going to be treated there, so that later on it's being consumed in the Kisumu for the Kisumu residents. It's being treated for consumption by the Kisumu residents. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are enjoying this particular video. Each and every minute matters, each and every second of your life matters. If you have got anything to do, please make sure that you do it right now to change the situation. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being guided by this particular gentleman. He has taken it upon himself to come back and do farming. He's doing what we call yams, planting right here in the river, and he's going to showcase his farm so that you can also have his number. If in need of this particular product, you can call him. I'm going to pin his contact below. Remember, this is Public Desire Media TV. I'm showcasing what you can do. Remember, this is on the channel that inspires you to achieve more, motivates you to do what you can do. This is a channel which will give you exact, relevant, specific and accurate content that are geared toward making you a greater person in whatever you do. Now I'm going downhill. As you can see, I'm going to show you his farm so that you can also be with me as I walk around. So just see for yourself. Just see for yourself how big the farm is as you are going with him. So remember, if you are in a town center, make sure that you can come back home to do something. Make sure that you do something productive to earn a living. So guys, you see where I am? I'm doing all this just for you. I'm going to give you great content. I'm going downhill. Just see how far I've come from. Just be with me. I'm going to try my level best to come down. Just a bit. Oh!
Sorry. Sorry, bro. Sorry.
It's a trial.
Yeah,
giving you content.
Yeah.
What you truly deserve.
Yeah.
Don't forget Public Desire Media TV. Just see from where I've come from.
Sorry.
This is my effort to give you what I promised you in my earlier videos. I told you right from the beginning of this particular channel that I'm going to give you great content, specific content, stories behind the story, and also those stories that are going to make you a greater person in whatever you're going to do. So I'm doing all this, guys, to give you content. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like this video. If you already like this, don't forget to comment in the comment section. Yeah, I've made it.
Sorry.
Don't mind, I've made it, guys. So let's go to the farm now. Let us go to the farm. So here we are. So I'm going to interview him, ask him his name. So tell us. Now, how are you?
I'm fine.
I hope you can talk fluent English.
Yes, I can talk.
Now, please introduce yourself to my viewers.
Okay, my name's Daniel Odida.
Yes.
And this farming is my work.
Yes.
I plant yams.
Yes.
We have a sugar cane here around.
Yeah.
And then we have trees there.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yes.
We have cassavas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is my work that I do here at home.
So for how many years have you been doing this?
Okay, I've been doing this for a period of 5 months.
5 months?
5 years.
5 years, yeah. 5 years.
Yes, I mean.
So let us walk around your farm.
Okay.
To show us what you are doing.
So I've already uprooted some here.
You have harvested today?
Yes, I harvested some here.
Okay.
Yeah, these are the ones that I've harvested.
Yes.
And therefore I want to replace others here.
Yes.
Already I've replaced some here around. And also I want to replace
Wow.
another here.
Wow, that's
Yes,
very
you can
good
see,
work.
you can see.
Very good.
Yeah, this is still all my farm.
So this is a new place you have organized to plant today.
Yes, this is a new place. No,
Okay.
I already planted here,
Okay.
but I harvested them.
Today?
So yesterday I harvested some of them,
Okay.
and today I've also harvested those ones.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are all that I harvested yesterday.
So
And
Mr.
the ones that I've planted here.
Okay. So Mr. Odida,
Yes.
let me ask you.
Okay.
As young as you are,
Yes.
what made you to embark on farming while we all know that young people are looking for other jobs to do in town centers?
Okay, I embarked on farming. I embarked on farming because one thing that made me to embark on farming is that, you know, some jobs does not earn my proper living, but this one, as I discovered that it's a part of life that this part of job that can give me good life.
Yes.
So that's why I embarked on this.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, what are the dividends? What are you getting now in return after doing this kind of farming?
Okay,
Is this something that you can sustain you with your family?
Of course, this is something that can sustain me as my family, because I've seen its benefit. I've benefited from it for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, and it is also I've tried to plant various types of crops. Let's say, for instance, cassavas, yams, maize, but this is the best plants that I've come to discover.
So it means that they are doing well over here.
Yeah, they are doing well, very very well.
So
they are aquatic plants and they do well in river places.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lee. Now,
Yeah.
are you doing this for your own consumption or you are doing this also for sale?
Yes, I'm also doing this also for sale.
Who are your customers?
My customers are Samuel Otieno.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you buy, the individual people buy from you?
Yeah, the individuals. It's just individual guys who buy from me.
Okay, my viewers, I'm going to pin his contacts on the comment section. I'm going to put his number so that when you need this kind of products and you're around this particular place, you can easily access his products. Now, where is this particular place? In case somebody wants to know, where is this particular place? Where are we right now? The location, the area.
Location, we are in Nyabondo location.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nyabondo location in Kisumu County, or which county is this?
In Kisumu County.
No, we are not in Nandi.
Yeah.
It is Kisumu County.
Yeah, this is Kisumu County.
Okay.
Yes.
So when somebody wants to reach you here,
Yeah.
which is the best route that somebody can reach? Because I've tried, you have seen how difficult it is to come downhill here.
Okay.
How can somebody reach you?
Okay, if you want to paraphrase,
Yes.
the route that you can reach me with, you just locate Nyabondo.
Okay, primary school.
Yeah, primary school.
Then from there I can call you.
From there, okay, they can call me, so I will contact you. Give me your contact. I'll give you my contact.
So viewers, you have just heard for yourself. If you want to come here to collect the yams here, you can come from Kisumu, take a motorbike or a vehicle up to a place called Nyabondo Primary School. Now, when you reach Nyabondo Primary School, you can call him. From there, he'll be able to pick you. Now, come and show me something. So, viewers, I hope you like this particular video. Now, let me assume that this is the water you are using to irrigate your farm.
Yes.
Now, what kind of help will you like to get from the government? Because the government wants to support people like you. Yes.
So the only support that I can request
Yes.
from government
Yes.
is that you know, these places when the water overlaps.
Yes.
So it's get into my farm and throw away my
Produce.
plant, produce. Yeah.
Yes.
And therefore, the only help that I would like them to help me is that I would like them to help us to build gabions
Okay.
to control soil erosion.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now I want us to address the issue of the young men who go to town to seek for employment. As we wind up this particular very interesting interview, what will you tell those people who are seeking employment in town?
Okay, those people who are seeking for employment in town, what I can, the only advice that I can give them is that there's no any need for them to go to town, because there's no benefit so far. There's no benefit there so far, because if you stay here at home, you cannot pay rent, you cannot buy food because you plant your own food, you live in your own house. But you see there in town, when those people go there to seek jobs, they end up spending much money there, and they are earning less.
Yes.
So by they're earning less, and therefore they pay houses, they buy food, even water. And therefore, when they come at home and do this kind of job, they may find themselves that they may save more, you know, to help them in future.
Mr. Odida,
Yes.
any regrets? Do you have any regrets in doing farming?
No, I don't have any regret.
Thank you so
yeah,
much.
because this is my best job that I love.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Viewers, I'm going to show you his produce. He has just harvested.
Yeah.
Now let us see what he has harvested today.
Yeah.
So guys, this is the way we are going uphill. Remember, it's a struggle to give you great content. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to Public Desire Media TV to support my hustle. I promised to give you great content. This is what I'm doing right now. Ah.
Sorry.
Ah. I've made it. Ah. Nadi. Now viewers, these are his produce. You can see we are having 2 sacks here. So these are freshly harvested yams. As you can see, they are very, very fresh. So I'm going to pin his contacts on the contacts below, on the comment section below. And if you are looking for him, you can get his produce. So these are the 2 sacks he has harvested today. Remember, he had told us that he's doing this because he likes farming. Now tell us, mister, now how long does it take for somebody to have this kind of harvest?
Okay, only a period of 6 months.
6 months.
Yes.
So you can harvest this kind of harvest twice in a year.
Yes, twice in a
And this is able to sustain you as a family man. Is this going to sustain you as a family man with your family?
Yes, of course. It
So-
sustains me very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So viewers, you just see for yourself the kind of produce he has produced from the farm we are there. Now I want you to give him business. I'm going to give you his number, his contacts here. Now as you take them back into the sacks, make sure that you promote this kind of business because it's the only way that you can promote each other. Yes. Remember, this is Public Desire Media TV. This is the only channel that you need to watch it and every time you want to be inspired. Any other thing that you may have forgotten, you want to tell the members of the public, any other thing that in your own view you think we have forgotten, and it is important that you tell members of the public.
Okay.
Just speak it.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
What I forget to tell them
Yeah.
is that okay, in this farm, you know, we need capital.
Yes.
And therefore, if there's no capital, we cannot succeed with this job.
Okay.
So I like the government to help us on section with the capital,
Yeah. Okay.
so as to enhance this to help us to.
So you have heard of the Hustler Fund. I know the Kenya government gives people Hustler Fund.
Yes. of
Is
course.
Hustler Fund enough to promote this kind of business?
Not of course. Not
No, how much do you want when you talk about capital?
Yes.
How much are you talking about? How much? 10, 15,000, 1 million, 200,000?
No, any amount that they can help.
That is how much?
Yeah.
That's why I want you to be
Something like
specific.
even 50,000.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard from the farmer here. He's looking for 50,000 to enhance his business. Remember, the changing rain patterns have been attributed to the failure of crops. Remember, the weather patterns are disturbing in this particular region. Many people who are young have abandoned farming. They have gone into urban centers to seek for employment. But this gentleman here, he has taken it upon himself to embark on farming. So we can give him the kind of support. If you are watching this particular video and you know you can support this kind of business, this kind of farming, please, I'm going to give you his contacts. Channel anything here, channel any amount of money you can give him so that he supports his business. Maybe you can read your telephone number before I pin it down.
Okay, my phone number is 070404 6607.
Repeat it again.
070404 67. I mean 070404 6607.
So now I know you have heard the number.
Yes.
Viewers, I know you support this kind of business. Make sure that you support this kind of people because it is from him that we get food on our table. Remember, I've said Every time you sit on the table to eat, thank a farmer. Tell my viewers to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel.
Hi.
Tell them to subscribe. Subscribe. Tell subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to Public Desire Media TV.
Yeah, subscribe to Public Media TV.
Okay. Until next time, we have come to the end of this particular video.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching this particular video from the beginning until the end. From us, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now, viewers, these are his produce. You can see we are having 2 sacks here. So these are freshly harvested yams, as you can see. They are very, very fresh. So I'm going to pin his contacts on the contacts below, on the comment section below. And if you are looking for him, you can get his produce. So these are the 2 sacks he has harvested today. Remember, he had told us that he's doing this because he likes farming. Now tell us, mister, now how long does it take for somebody to have this kind of harvest?
Okay, only a period of 6 months.
6 months.
Yes.
So you can harvest this kind of harvest twice in a year.
Yes, twice in a
And this is able to sustain you as a family man. Is this going to sustain you as a family man with your family?
Yes, of course. It
So-
sustains me very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So viewers, you just see for yourself the kind of produce he has produced from the farm we are there. Now I want you to give him business. I'm going to give you his number, his contacts here. Now as you take them back into the sacks, make sure that you promote this kind of business because it's the only way that you can promote each other. Yes. Remember, this is Public Desire Media TV. This is the only channel that you need to watch it and every time you want to be inspired. Any other thing that you may have forgotten, you want to tell the members of the public, any other thing that in your own view you think we have forgotten, and it is important that you tell members of the public.
Okay.
Just speak it.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
What I can, what I've already, I forget to tell them
Yeah.
is that, okay, in this farm, you know, we need capital.
Yes.
And therefore, if there's no capital, we cannot succeed with this job.
Okay.
So I would like the government to help us on section with the capital,
Yeah. Okay.
so as to enhance this, to help us to.
So you have heard of the Hustler Fund. I know the Kenya government gives people Hustler Fund.
Yes.
Is the Hustler Fund enough to promote this kind of business?
Not of course.
No, how much do you want when you talk about capital?
Yes.
How much are you talking about? How much? 10, 15,000, 1 million, 200,000?
No, any amount that they can help.
That is how much?
Yeah.
That's why I want you to be
Something like
specific.
even 50,000.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard from the farmer here. He's looking for 50,000 to enhance his business. Remember, the changing rain patterns have been attributed to the failure of crops. Remember, the weather patterns are disturbing in this particular region. Many people who are young have abandoned farming. They have gone into urban centers to seek for employment. But this gentleman here, he has taken it upon himself to embark on farming. So we can give him the kind of support. If you are watching this particular video and you know you can support this kind of business, this kind of farming, please, I'm going to give you his contacts. Channel anything here, channel any amount of money you can give him so that he supports his business. Maybe you can read your telephone number before I pin it down.
Okay, my phone number is 070404 6607.
Repeat it again.
070404 67. I mean 070404 6607.
So now I know you have heard the number.
Yes.
Viewers, I know you support this kind of business. Make sure that you support this kind of people because it is from him that we get food on our table. Remember, I've said every time you sit on the table to eat, thank a farmer. Tell my viewers to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel.
Hi.
Tell them to subscribe. Subscribe. Tell subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to Public Desire Media TV.
Yeah, subscribe to Public Media TV.
Okay. Until next time, we have come to the end of this particular video.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching this particular video from the beginning until the end. From us, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.